Now, the issue is about Martin Amidu. I would have let it rest, but I see his statement today, and he's all over blaming the current government that if the opposition government is elected, they will jail me under Article 2. I don't see any law for that. And Afro Woyome is a child of the judiciary. From my third generation until now, we've worked through the judiciary. My parents, my father, and all have worked in the judiciary. I don't want to bore you with that. And I'm the last person to see to it that the judiciary is punished, it is disrespected. I will defend the judiciary everywhere. If a judge erred, they erred. There are opportunities, and I will have to explore every means to bring justice to myself and to the people of this country who have also been affected by this judgment. Because a Supreme Court judgment, which is a declarative judgment, affects all of us, including the justices themselves who pronounce it. I think I should be understood on that score. And it is my duty to make sure that that thing is set aside. Now, Martin Amidu, was he served with all this? Yes. Martin Amidu is the one that paid. It was during his time that the last tranche of the money, 40 million, was paid. Martin Amidu should come and tell Ghanaians that, explain why he didn't stop it. So if he's saying that unconstitutional and everything about Attorney General, he rather committed the unconstitutional issue and went to the Supreme Court for interpretation. Again, Martin Amidu, on record here, have the attorneys there have sent him messages, memos concerning this matter. He said, I cannot countermand the decision arrived by my predecessor. In another instance, when we wanted interest as per court decision, they wrote to him to ask him the same matter. This is handwriting. Martin Amidu said, so far as they feel that the payment is done with professionalism, he has no problem about that. You have, as the Attorney General, you have okayed it. But then something happened between him and the President of the Republic of Ghana then. I'm challenging Martin Amidu to tell Ghanaians what happened between him and President Mills. May his soul rest in peace. He was summoned first, Martin Amidu, when the current president was chosen as the running mate. Martin went haywire. When the election was won, Martin was giving problem. So they gave him an office in the casinos to work and happen. When Martin was in that office, he was still giving troubles. He felt that he must be the vice president. So they said, okay, what do you want? So they gave him a position in that interior ministry. Martin was complaining. He doesn't get this, people, food soldiers are coming to him, he doesn't know what to do with them, and this and that. He doesn't want it. And that, it is his right to be the Attorney General of the Republic of Ghana. So, when he was giving trouble, because there were some senior men in the party who were also thinking that he must be calm down. So, Auntie Betty was asked to move from the Ministry of Attorney General to Education. And Martin was given that position. And since then, he felt that anybody who is an Attorney General under NDC regime, that person must listen to him. He must be the appointee. Everything they must listen to him. If you don't do that, you are in trouble with him. Martin Amidu was called by the President of the Republic of Ghana during that time because of an issue concerning his health. And in that meeting, Martin Amidu attempted to be the president of the Republic of Ghana. So he was supposed to be sacked. Immediately, Martin went out and made accusation that my colleague ministers and every other person are corrupt, and that, this and that, this and that. So the president asked him, Mr. Martin, 7 days, give me proofs of those corruptions, or I sack you. Martin then went and hatched on Woyome issue which he himself is involved, and went to court. Fine, I'm ready. The money that was paying me there, I signed that. If there's a problem, I refund it. That is it, it's on record. So I didn't care, let's just go. Then he started the media issues. 7 days arrived. He didn't prove any single record, and I challenged him to bring the list of the ministers in the government of Atamis that were corrupt that he said so. You have the records, you have it. He has never proven one. So because of that, the president sacked him. He was not sacked because there's any gargantuan anything there. Today I'm speaking to you for the first time. It's a lie. Martin has a problem. If he wants to challenge me and everything, he should go to court immediately, and we will ask the court to call the appropriate authorities so that we bring that in and discuss it. Because I'm not the one going to discuss it. So Martin is being used by unseen forces as a weapon against innocent people and people who are doing very well, including the president of the Republic of Ghana, and seeking re-election. And in fact, those using Martin are using him against himself. Sometimes that's why sometimes I feel restrained to either sue him for defamation or anything, because I understand what is the problem of Martin. And I don't want to go on that tangent. So why do you use such a weapon to fight in the political system? That weapon is against himself. It's very inconsistent. Recently, in this very court, he said several things against me, several things against the president, and the judge expunged it. He swore an oath before the Supreme Court, and they expunged it. You know the consequences for that. And people who know about it don't want to even send Martin to jail, because he has an issue. And as many other people, I may also have an issue. Everybody may have an issue. It's not a matter that should be said. 5 years I have not said anything about this. Nobody has said anything about this. But where he is carrying the whole thing to, the nation needs to understand what is happening to Martin. I didn't want to mention and talk about him, but enough of Martin. This is the truth about what happened, that Martin was relinquished of his duty through sacking. Thank you very much.